Alright guys, I was out here working. I figured I'd share this with y'all. I'm sure y'all have gotten these old General Electric washers that scream in the spin cycle. You know, the tub still fails and fouls out the bearing on the tranny. So make a quick little video on how you fix that. I know they're a pain. I know it's a pain in the ass just to get the tub nut off. I use a 1 5/8" socket on the impact. It comes right off, no problem. Then I know the tub's always a nightmare because it gets seized on. But I put my torch on here and I heat this up. Heat it up for maybe 2 minutes. And then just come around smacking it with a little mini sledge each way, and it pops right off. You know, once you get the transmission out, you know, you're gonna have to separate it from this guy here and pop your flywheel off. All right, then you're gonna have this big spring deal on top. You don't have to pull that off, kind of turn it to the left to release the tension to get it off. And you see that goes over this here. I know I already got it taken apart, but you get the idea. Alright, so this is what's going to be on top. You got to take your grinder and file down the stamp they put on it to kind of lock it on. And then twist the bottom one to the left, which rises it up and kind of gets you where you can get your screwdriver in to pry that out. Alright, then you're left with this part here. This is the bottom, that's the top. Alright, you carefully pull out all them bearings. You do not want to lose those. And then you pull this piece off here, and then you're left with that right there. This is spring loaded. You gotta press this down. That's how I got it there. And you got a spring clip that'll be right there. I just removed that. Alright, then you can take off your tension and pull this out and knock your housing off to change the bearing. Give me a second and I'll get back to you. Alright, so I moved the whatever the hell we call them. Just pop that up. That out. Now we're at where we want to be. Oh no! Alright, greased her up a little bit. Just give her a little tap her groove. But yeah, you just bang on it there till this bad boy falls off. And there's your transmission. That's the bearing we're going to remove. Get your socket or whatever. I got a, it's been 2 years since I've had to do one of these. But I just use an old bearing and drive it out. Do that real quick. Alright, So you just take 2 blocks of wood or whatever you got. You got this lip here. You can just use whatever and just drive the damn thing out. And you left with that. It's your bad bearing. Hang on to that, because if you don't have any bearing presses, you can use that to drive the new one in. Clean that bad boy up, and just press the new one in. Put it back together. You just have to re-clamp it down. Then you gotta compress your springs in so to put your spring clip back on. But pretty simple stuff. You know, you guys are just dying to know the size of the bearing, so you can buy one and do it yourself. I haven't used this one before. Where the hell are you? Anyway, I'll measure it and put it in the link or the description. Well, it's fun stuff. I mean, it's a pain in the ass to do, but it's something cool to be able to know and do and accomplish. I don't see many people doing this. People actually hate these machines, but you can wash cinder blocks in these washing machines. This is the next best thing to a Maytag or a Speed Queen, in my opinion. You just get past them eating the cotton out of comforters and pillows. But put your new tub seal in, throw it back together.